Yesterday, and I know you probably won't go into too much detail, but I wondered, special teams is certainly a part of that yesterday, right?
Yeah, we've every phase was worked on. We've got 4 reps on each phase of the kicking game.
Okay.
Not counting field goal and field goal block. That was more.
Okay.
But the recon, the seals, and the delta and the bravo all got 4 reps.
Anything happened with the field goal kicking? They
didn't miss one.
What's that?
They didn't miss one.
Okay, so you like that?
That was good. Yeah, we were happy with that. And you know, we're progressing. There's no question about it. I think Taylor Zalewski's got a heck of a leg. We got to be more consistent. But he has kicked a 55-yarder, and you know, I think Nick Emicus right now is kicked extremely well throughout camp.
Would he be your?
Right now he would be. Yes, he would.
When you look at those guys, consistency, is that the most important?
Everything's filmed. Everything's graded. You know, from pre-work to practice work.
Okay.
To on their own stuff. So yeah, it's all graded and looked at.
And is that your call ultimately, whoever the kicker is going to be?
You know, not just my call. It's Alex Golish and the people that we have working with our specialists.
Okay.
We'll make that decision. Who's been best in these situations? And that young man's going to get that opportunity.
Could you see a deal where you could use 2, or they could alternate, or maybe 1 week, one?
Yeah, I think we have, just as we did it at the other places that I've been at, you know, we had a guy that anything that was over 40, he kicked,
okay.
And anything that was under 40, the other one kicked.
And Justin is still headed punter, or is that?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he has improved. I mean, he has done some outstanding things. And, you know, right now, if we had to punt tomorrow, Justin Dubois would be our punter.
Who'd be his backup?
Probably Langford.
Ryan
Langford, yeah.
Okay. Can you use him too?
Yeah, no question.
Okay, so,
yeah.
And then is there a third guy there or not? Is Ryan involved? Or?
Ryan, you know, is you know, it's camp. It's a freshman. All of our freshmen have gone, you know, through this. It's just a consistency thing with Ryan Frayne. It has not been, you know, just, and it's not that he's out of the race by any means. It's just the fact that consistency-wise now, our upperclassmen have kicked.
Do you like one of those kickers as a kickoff guy better than any other? Is anybody leading that thing?
Well, Taylor Zalewski's by far.
He's it. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's everyone. Yeah, he's been unbelievable.
And he has the height. I mean, the length and the hang time.
All that stuff. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's talk about the versatility of this team. A lot of players are moving around, especially on offense with Miles, Osei. Does that sort of versatility, does that give you guys, does it kind of set the tone for people to go above and beyond and just do the little things right?
Well, I hope that speaks very highly for this football team and the character of the football team. When you've got guys that want to play multiple positions to help the football team. You know, Graham Posick has played every position on the offensive line so far. So, you know, it speaks highly for those young men, and it speaks highly for us, you know, getting ourselves better.
When you've got a guy like Miles and a Jonathan Davis that are out there lining up everywhere, I mean, is it something as a coach where you'd rather have guys that can play multiple positions rather than maybe guys who kind of specialize in certain things and can maybe only do certain things?
Yeah, we want football players, and you name 2 football players that play multiple positions and can do it successfully. So, of course, you'd like to fit, but right now with the issues that we have with depth, we have to move people around, and they have to be able to play different positions.
Coach, how much is it? How great is it that they're willing to do it? How great is it that they're willing to be those type of football players that are just willing to jump out and do whatever you ask them?
I mean, that's what coaching's all about. I mean, that's what we've got young men on this football team that are willing to do what's best for this football team, and you know, it makes it pleasurable. I ain't no question about that. It makes you realize as a football coach that things are going in the direction that you need to, and they're buying into what we're trying to ask them to do.
Coach, Western Michigan's obviously in your head.
Yeah.
How much time do you spend either mentally or out here about, you know, dealing with the rest of the games, dealing with the rest of the season? I mean, is it all just focused on that one moment, or do you have to kind of spend a little time even for your own sake, preparation-wise, on, you know, on the next game, on Arizona State?
Our practices are built for games, not just an opponent.
Okay.
Of course, you know, the situations that we had at the end of the game, the 2-minute scenario,
sure.
16 seconds left on the clock, you're down by 5, you got to score a touchdown, you know, 35-yard line and in. I mean, those are situations that can occur at any game.
Okay.
So there are things that are, of course, are things that will occur in any game, and then, of course, we're practicing against Western Michigan. They're a heck of a football team.
Right.
They've proven that they can be successful, and you know, we know that that's going to be a challenge for us.
How about you away from the field? Are you thinking about?
Well, right now, I mean, I'd
Lots
say
of
about 23 hours are for Western Michigan and 59 minutes are for everybody else.
What's your day like now? I mean, you're in the middle of camp. I mean, it's, you know, you're a week and a half from the first game. You know, are you in here? Is it light out when you get in here?
We got to get in here about 5:30 in the morning.
So
and,
it's getting light.
Yeah, it's getting light. You know, it's Central Time, thank goodness. 'Cause
Okay.
Eastern Time was a little different, but you know, we'll stay in here. We'll grade the tape. We have meetings till you know, about 9:15 is when we have snack, and then I do want the coaches to get home because we're going to get in here early.
Do you get home?
A little bit, yeah. We'll get in when I got my stuff done. Then I'll get home, and I haven't got to see my son much, but
Well, he's
you
got
know,
different hours, right?
yeah, he's got football practice and all that stuff, and they got school and that. But you know, that's part of being a coach.